Hello, hello! It is Pirate Weasel back at it again in our challenge run at week 51. So we are over that halfway mark here. May the next half of our campaign be as good as the first. Everything has been pretty smooth for us so far, not gonna lie. Just got done with the Veteran Siren. Maybe about time to look towards Thing from the Stars here. Let's go ahead and run a little ad break here before anyone gets here. Let's see.
An eternity of futile struggle.
Fnatic is back, huh?
For penance for my
Oh, almost 200k again. So
unspeakable
this week we made around like 9,000 gold from the bank, I'll say. It's time for us to get ready for Wolf here. Okay, it's not going to be Kingdom of Stars this week. It could be the Flesh. Let's take a look here. It's definitely got to be Man-at-Arms Stress Healed. Probably our Plague Doctor. Who are our level 5s right now? Vestal, Shield Breaker, Man-at-Arms. We do kind of want like one more damage healer for Wolf. Do I have another Plague Doctor here for Flesh? It's kind of awkward if not. We could always do the... Let's see. Yeah, Plague Doctor's a bit too stressed right now. Could potentially try to do the Prophet this week. We have Houndmaster, Leper, Occultist, Nova. Oh, we do have Vestal. Unholy Slayer? Great. So yeah, might just be Prophet this week. Plus we have what you call it, the Crucifix reward, which is not bad for DD1. I think I actually want to try it on Crusader probably. Focus damage and speed on Houndmaster here. Answer Scroll and Map. Vintage is a cell. Fleet Florin is a cell. Everything else we should be able to keep. Unholy Slayer's Ring. I think that the Crusader box is just better, especially when you consider a case like the Shambler. Nothing in the Stagecoach this week. Let's take a look at our mercenaries here. Let's compare Aquarians, Warrior of Lights, Egomania, Thin-Blooded, Manslayer, Hard Noggin, Ascetic, Light Sensitive, Grip, Slow Reflexes, no, don't think I want that. Unerring, Stout Slugger. I think these are pretty good. Don't care about damage. Yeah, just fine with these guys. There's nobody I want here. So our stress healing Plague Doctor and Man-at-Arms this week. Scurvy. If Man-at-Arms gets stuck in the Abbey and then Wolf comes, then I'm pretty pissed. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Ideally I would like block Wolf with something this week. There's not really any quests I can use to block Wolf though, so I think we're just gonna have to man up here. questioning what loadout I want to have against the Shambler. Yeah, might as well just level up Hound's Harry. Let's give ourselves the option. Yeah, if Wolf comes, it looks like we should be able to at least get both the blacksmith upgrades we need, even if it means converting some crests. I could get the training wing district right now, but I want to save these crests for the champion upgrades here, in case Wolf does come. Don't mind taking Dark Strength for this boss. Between Stab and Weakening Curse, I think I still prefer Stab against some things, like maggots, killing off some of the courtiers, I don't know. I'm still kind of liking Hound's Harry, honestly, for Shambler over Target Whistle. I don't have any Mark synergy except for Houndmaster himself. This can debuff the Shambler's Prot for Leper to hit hard, but I feel like Hound's Harry is just kind of too good to give up there. Could be a mistake, but that's how I'm feeling right now. I could increase the wagon size, but I think I want to save up my crest right now. So as far as this goes, we only have one disease, it looks like. Bulimic, don't care about. This is a very important week for us to not hit Wolf next week. I really hope we don't. I think I want to lock in, off the top of my head, I want to lock in Eldritch Slayer on Abomination. Stress Eater has to come off. Wow. Yeah, let's get that locked in. Both these, ideally. That makes him a Shambler killing machine. Okay, I think we should be okay now. Just gotta hope for the best as far as Wolf. This all seem good. This feels like I'm playing kind of quickly here, but I think these decisions are pretty solid. I'm taking more bandages just because of occultist bleeds. May not be needed, but I might as well utilize the gold I've saved up to be extra safe. Even more holy waters. Like 3 for Kyrios and 6 for the Prophet himself, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Shovels, anti-venoms, herbs, keys, laudanum. No, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need. Anything else I want to sell? Any more defensive items here? I don't think so. Kind of nervous, but I think should be good here. Taking Vestal, Houndmaster, Occultist, Leper, Ruins, Veteran, Prophet 2.
And the knives I delivered so enthusiastically into his back. How had he returned time and time again to rouse the townfolk with his wild speculations and prophecies? The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Could be worse as far as dungeon length. This guy's Hylomania. Maybe you should go rubies. Okay, not the worst shuffle, all things considered. Oh, this is pretty crucial. I think I really want to go for a Judgment here. Stun is more consistent, but Judgment gets one of the spitters out of position. 76% chance. Oh god. Fuck.
Eradicated.
My heart is pounding here. I think I want to increase Leper's speed here. Oh god. Fuck.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
My poor heart. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Let's calm down, let's calm down. We're okay. We're doing okay. There's no chance to die from here, really. 91, 95.
Their formation is broken. Maintain.
Calm down, my
defensive.
beating heart.
Destroyed. Death is patient. It will wait.
Let's try to give the kill to Vestal here, so we can heal up a bit. Okay. Well, his, okay. Her mark is off
Passion is
now.
a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A momentary abatement.
Okay.
Decimated.
We did get an extra ruby.
Success so clearly in view.
Oh,
Or is it merely
fuck, I messed up at the
trick of
Hamlet right off the
light?
bat. This should have been, like, 9 anti-venoms and 3 bandages. I forgot about the Prophet's Blight. Okay, I gotta lock in. Yeah, this is not acceptable. It's not acceptable misplays right now. Trying to think, where did I... Okay, let's try to analyze our misplays for a moment, actually. Besides the anti-venoms, we did get shuffled here. I went for, like, you saw me deliberate for a moment on Judgment versus Stun. Judgment was a better result on average, but the Stun was more avoiding worst-case scenario. I did imagine to myself, if someone got, you know, marked, Houndmaster could protect, but if Houndmaster himself had gotten marked, then that would have been really bad too. I just... Because if I had stunned the Weber, that still leaves 2 spiders up to spit, is my thought. If I at least killed the Weber outright, then a lot of the damage is mitigated. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck? That was not cool. At least things are scouted now. I think we should be able to heal... Yeah, we should be able to heal mortality buffs off at the cost of some stress. I think I care more about stress than HP with this team, which makes me inclined to just pull here and have him be easier to reach for Leper or someone else. Yep, first Legendary Beings Prophet. We already hit Death's Door Vestal against Spiders. My heart is only just starting to calm down here. We did take a calculated risk that ended up in like the worst situation possible for us, so definitely a learning experience. That's exactly why I did that.
Obliterated.
Probably start trying to stress heal here. I'm also inclined to try to protect, like if these three all hit and crit Occultist, that's like one potential worst case scenario, right? Good.
Masterfully executed.
Okay.
A devastating blow.
So I either kill the marksman or I de-stealth this guy and reduce his damage. De-stealthing him allows me to stun with the cultist and then heal here with Vestal. Okay.
Such a terrible
That's fine too.
cannot be left
Rexorcist just subscribed. Hey, thanks for the sub. My second ever sub. Pretty stoked. Thank you. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so because the soldier hit here instead, let's see what I want to do then. Probably just want to kill this guy. Heal with Vestal. Alternatively stun here, but his speed is pretty low now. Have that for the challenge, for the hard work and stuff. Hey, much appreciated. Makes me happy to hear that. You guys definitely give me motivation to keep going here, even after the devastating losses. If I pull this guy, he's no longer in range to hit the Houndmaster.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. A singular strike.
Now let's start working on getting stress down.
Annihilated.
Name and Ash would probably laugh at me for Vestal missing that attack there, getting me into that situation.
A decisive pummeling.
But hey, get it stabilized pretty efficiently. Still a chance of, oh my god, triple stun? Damn. This man's speed is 9 now? Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, stabilization. Speed of -7, should be okay. We'll just try to get the kill with Vestal here. Perfect, that's exactly what I was hoping for. 9 stress heal. And a third ruby, hell yes. Alright. Let's just remember there's a chest here, I think. Or I could just get Hound's Watch up now. I think I actually want to save camp for some stress heal if I need it, even though it's unscouted. Not that deep into the really crazy challenge runs. This is like the hardest one. Anyone complete it yet? The hardest aspects of this challenge are Torchless, Deathless, all bosses. And for that particular one, I know 3 people now with Ash that have completed it. And I have some, you know, a little few bonus things here. Like Ash did quest goals too. He did do like Shrieker and Thing from the Stars and Farmstead after the final bosses. Yeah, but basically people have completed this challenge before. Maybe not in the exact same requirements I'm doing. I'm just trying to make it a little bit unique for myself and possibly end this with 0 Death Door Resists and 0 Dungeon Retreats. So that's my goal for now, but I'm not going to jeopardize the run if something does come up and I want to retreat. Anyway, right now I just have to think about if I want to get Hound's Watch up. If I get Hound's Watch up and then I heal the Mortality debuff off and I, you know, hit Reflection, that'd be pretty good, but I think I still want to kind of save the camp buffs here. I should take Hound's Harry off of room battles though, forget about that part. So for room battles, we don't need Hound's Harry, we can just take the target whistle here. You'd be surprised, man. Like, the two farthest campaigns I've gone, which is week 87, week 88, I never got a single Death's Door check after week 50, which I'm on week 51 now, so it's kind of like, if you get far enough without Death's Door checks, it kind of gets easier to avoid Death's Door checks after week 30, I'd say. When Ash Gaming Tales did his successful run, he did get a Death's Door check, like, really, really far in, because he took a suboptimal team for some purposes, but like it shouldn't be that bad. The first one, as far as what? I didn't get a Death's Door check against the Siren yesterday. She was not the first veteran boss either. I think this is my 3rd veteran boss. And now I'm trying to think what I want to pitch for the guaranteed disarm here. Maybe the laudanum, maybe the food, maybe the bandages. It shouldn't be that far to walk to the boss. I'm thinking about food here. Like, the bandages are good specifically for Shambler, pretty much. But I want that guaranteed disarm here. And then I do like to take off the highest stress trinkets when I'm walking, which is the Demon's Cauldron here.
Even
and again, Vestala's the most stressed right now, and she's taking more stress from her debuff, so let's do that. Nice. Looks like a clear shot to the boss, maybe. Map. Okay. Yeah, if I don't get a scout here, I'm inclined to just get Hound's Watch up so I don't get surprised. And that way, we should have enough buffs left for the boss and the potential Shambler. Yeah, like here, I don't want to get surprised, so I think I will just go ahead and camp. And it's going to last for any battles leading up to the boss. Again, I don't need the buffs for the boss, I don't think, necessarily. So we have Hound's Watch, Therapy Dog, Dark Ritual, Dark Strength. Yeah.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Mine's actually damage and speed, plus 10 stress. Let's do this for sure. I'm thinking it's always going to be Reflection as well. So it's 3. And I could do... yeah, 3, 6, 8. Be kind of perfect. He's taking a lot of stress here for all this. You know, how important is it to remove the thingamajig here? Because I'm basically tanking like 20 stress to activate this ability, then 20 more stress here. I could just give someone oh, you know what? I want to give the Occultist accuracy since he doesn't have any. That's a no-brainer here. I do think I want to give Dark Strength to Houndmaster, and then maybe just like Encourage on him. Alternatively, Prey. This would reduce like I want to say like 7 stress, and then give everyone like a little bit of prots. It's a little bit more efficient as far as camp skill utilization. Otherwise, I could also therapy dog. Maybe therapy dog would be more impactful if something really stressful comes up. I seem to have a history of just afflicting before the profit, but yeah, that's pretty efficient. 14-10, not bad. And hopefully the ambush bridging gives us, yeah, helps us avoid being ambushed. Do any of you have bloodthirsty or something? This should not be unholy, I think it's just torture. Let me just verify that though. I don't think there are actually very many unholy curios in the ruins. Yeah, there's none. Good there. Oh, it's a hallway battle. Let's get Hound's Hair in case of Shambler, I think. Okay, that kind of sucks.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
How many hours? Like 1,500, at least. Been playing this game for about a year now, I'd say.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Okay, no hallway battle? Oh, fuck. Okay, one potential Shambler here. Let's see. That's potential Shambler. Maybe I skip Cry Havoc here, actually. Since we're almost at the boss. Okay. Surprise is good. If these guys crit, it is a lot of incoming stress, but hey, I'll take it over the Shambler. Maybe I even want a dog treats here. No, I kind of want to rush down the profit as fast as possible, so I'll pass on the dog treats. Slamming him to the back here is actually kind of interesting, because then he can only use Harmless Poke. Well, I'm wishing I took Cry Havoc now. It's doing 2 points of bleed. This 8 dodge.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I still have a turn here? Okay. Maybe I just Solemnity here? I don't want to clear a corpse here because he can use Harmless Poke from there. He gets a... It's weird that he gets a buff from that move, but whatever. 3 speed is actually kind of not good. 6 speed, 3 speed, 7 speed. I think I just want to clear the corpse almost. And, 6 speed? I think I should be without speed. Crit so much, god damn it.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I really want to hit Solemnity, but kind of also want to just kill here. Maybe I hit Purge. No. Speed of 7, speed of 7, speed of 3, 8. God, I really wish I took Cry Havoc now.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, let's kill this corpse now. Or guaranteed stun, right? I gotta make sure the Prophet doesn't do any debuffs, right? Kinda could just, actually I do kinda want to save the herb for the Maiden on the way back. Plus 45 bits from Juramoni. 15 stream streak? Oh man. That was really appreciated, man. Love to see that. Thank you for tuning in for so long. Appreciate the support. I don't know if the dodge buff here is going to last until the boss, like it could. He's dead in a couple turns. Good dodge. Let's try to give the kill to Vestal. Okay, cool. I think we should be okay
Seize this momentum.
for the boss here.
Push on to the task's end.
I think I'm fine to take Dodge Stone instead of the map. -1 speed against the Prophet doesn't matter. Is there ever a time when I'm gonna want to target Whistle? I don't think so. Because I think he has 2 actions, which makes this a little bit worse, so I might as well just take Cry Havoc. Oh, I should have leveled up Vulnerability Hex. It's okay. Actually, Demon Spell actually does do a little bit of more damage to him. Stun doesn't do anything, though. These are just fine. So we got 2 damage reducing things. We should be okay. We got scales if we need them. Can start popping Holy Waters now, maybe. Makes sense. We have 9 of these, so yeah, they should last. We did take less anti-venom than I should have, but I think it should be okay. If I actually thought about this a little more, I could open the turn with Illumination to reduce his dodge a bit if I'd swap the orders of these two. Now to think about, actually, let me make a note of that. Try taking Illumination on Vestal and rank 3 for Prophet to lower his dodge a bit. I think it's more utility than just hitting Judgment turn 1. Okay, anyway, it should be time now.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Okay, debuff stuck, that's good. Good resists. Well, one resist is fine. Okay, good. Debuffs are working. Okay, that's why I want Vestal for turn 1. Because the debuffs aren't quite as powerful yet. Minus 92% damage is pretty nice. I think he should be pretty much hitting for like 0 now. Okay, Vestal afflicts here, it'll be kind of annoying. Dodge. I actually want to mark him this turn. Yeah, I used to be speed mods for sure. Good dodge. Oh my god. Okay, this affliction is kind of bad though. Selfish. I hope it's okay.
At any cost.
With the mark on him, he's like almost half dead. Like these two are the important ones not to have afflictions on, so I think we should be okay. We can just pop our remaining holy waters here. It's at minus 150 damage, should be pretty good. This is fine, I guess.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Silent Vessel is okay when he's only doing 5 to 6 damage every turn right now. Still got the mark for 1 round, okay. Okay, should be dead. I look to kill a Pew here. We're doing Torchless? You just run out or you just hate yourself? Nah, that's the point of the challenge. Once you get to a certain knowledge and skill level in this game, like, you kind of need to do Torches to keep the challenge level up. I know at least like 3-4 other people doing this challenge. That's the main point of the challenge, is Torchless, Deathless, all bosses. Those are the 3 main components of like the hardest type of DD challenge. Would it be that bad to go for a Pew hit here? I don't think so. Oh, I don't know if I'm ever gonna kill that thing.
Exposed to a killing blow.
He's hitting kind of hard? No. Yeah, but he's dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. This is why I took Cry Havoc, by the way. So, I just realized this, but his Blight only does, like, 2 rounds of Blight? That's so weird. There's not, like, a single other Blight in the game that does that, I feel like. That's awkward. I could have killed this with Judgment, but now I can't. What the hell? Yeah, even with the crit, I'm not killing that thing though. That sucks. I'm really hoping to get at least 1 Pew.
Did he foresee his own demise?
But you saw, like, as soon as I skipped 1 turn of,
He remains dead.
you know, debuffing his damage to hit the Pew, the damage went from like 4 to 5 to like 14 all of a sudden, even though I was still debuffing with Occultist, so it's kind of fucked up, honestly. Secret Room? Oh my god. What a reward, guys. God damn. Now that's what I call a reward. But yeah, the Death Store recovery I think did cause her to afflict, whereas if I had healed this off her, she probably wouldn't have afflicted and then they wouldn't be so stressed out, so might be considering lifting the Death Store debuff with the cultist next time. If there's no Shambler to worry about, I can just retreat the Shambler or just take these skills. Just search Fast Combat and Steam Workshop. Oh, this Meatbot is awesome. Can you tell me what the name is? Yeah, I'll have to find that for you towards the end of the stream, maybe. Still have one key, it's perfect. Save the one.
Wealth beyond
Don't need
measure,
laudanum, shovels, or anything like that
awarded
now.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I guess I'll keep the anti-venom over the citrines, though. Wait. There's a chest here, so I do need shovels for the chest, potentially. That chest will either be opened with shovels or anti-venom, so do that. I'll just, yeah, kick the dodge stone here. And then once I hit the... Oh, nice, we just skipped that thing. Okay, hunger check. Might not be able to make it to this room. Maybe I still can. But once we reach the torture curio here, then I can bitch it. Gives motion sickness for the first lunch or two, but becomes normal after it. Yeah, I do think that I do get like if I play for 4 hours non-stop, which I seldom do anymore, I can get some motion sickness after I like lie down in bed afterward. But we've been okay so far. After I just took breaks a little more seriously. Night Owl, nice. Let me start making some more notes here. Got Vestal to Death's Door versus first Spiders fight. Vestal afflicted during Prophet fight, but still beat him with relative ease. Scouted a secret room right after. Vestal got Night Owl from pile of books. Wow, that's the second hunger check already? What the hell? Alright. It's kind of crazy. I think I'm still gonna go for as much stuff as I can, though.
Glittering gold,
Hunger check or not,
trinkets and
honestly.
baubles, paid for in blood.
I do want the bust here, though. When I went to this... Okay, when I went to this chest, I should have clicked on it to see if it's open with anti-venoms or shovels. I gotta make a note there. When passing over locked chests, click over them first to see what curio they need in case keys are used up during backtracking. So I have to decide what I want to kick for bust now. I do remember there being a holy water curio. These two I need. Maybe just the eye patch. That's like what, 100,000 gold or so. Don't need. It's over here. Nothing. Set to 1.5 to 1.8. I think it's sweep off for cheat engine at least. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this cheat engine thing. Faster and I can't see shield breaker barking when camping or stuff. Only sudden something when you turn off and you feel... Yeah, exactly. Once you play a speed mod, you kind of can't go back. It kind of becomes your new normal. Oh, there's another one here. Okay. Guaranteed disarm here, I guess. Now, whether we hit the hunger check or not, we can safely... As long as there's no hallway battle, we might hit the hunger check here, but if we do, then we have at least a free hallway to hit that chest. More bus? Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Do really kind of really want bus right now. So Weasel, what was like the last big experience for you when trying to get better? Something that made an impact. Stalling more, trinket swapping, stuff like that. Let me think about that question for a moment. If anything, at this point in the game, it's more smaller tricks here and there. Smaller, like, tricks when you're learning to deal with specific scenarios. I do feel like when you are dying in a really bad way, a lot of times it's just your lack of imagination to foresee something going wrong. Like in my last failed run, week 88, it was pretty tragic, but I kind of lacked the foresight to imagine a scenario where I would not be able to retreat with someone hitting death's door and then giving too much stress to retreats. Probably the most impactful area I can learn from still is team building. Like specific teams for champion dungeons and boss missions are kind of like the biggest lessons to learn at this point. Being flexible and open-minded. But as far as like specific lessons that really helped, I mean I've been stalling for forever. I know like that's something that I've always done. Maybe taking a stress healer to every champion mission. Like I have noticed that when I decide to swap in Houndmaster to the Plague Doctor for champion ruins missions, he gets a lot of work done as far as stress healing goes. Like I don't think I could have completed some of those missions with Plague Doctor instead of Houndmaster. Like stress healing is very important for champion missions specifically, and also any long mission kind of want a stress healer. But what am I looking up here? Oh yeah, I'm looking up to see if this thing's gonna give me anything bad if I interact without a curio. It's like an urn, I think. What is this called? Decorative urn. Blight, disease, gems. 44% chance of gems. There's like a 10% of diseases. I think I kind of want to hit this up. Okay, great. I played the odds and it worked out. Oh my god, boy did it ever work out.
Otherworldly corruption.
Another ruby. Like, remember at the start, I was like, I wanted to debate between a full stack of gold or a single ruby. This worked out. This worked out real well. For this jade to be worth it, I have to get at least one more. I guess I'll grab it. Okay, we do fail the hunger check. See if we can roll like a virtue somewhere here.
But nary a thought given to the plow.
Nice. Particularly good to get that on him, because I feel like with 41 stress, he's able to just go on another quest without the Abbey, because his stress heal on himself is so powerful. Alright, so this one was the anti-venom. I think we can go for that last curio as well. Whatever that is. Might be a pile of books or something. Can't imagine what it would be. It's a crate. Okay, fair enough. Okay, not bad. So don't take low levels to warrens personally. Oh, okay, so yeah, that reminds me of a point. I did realize that a majority, like this campaign, I'm on like what, attempt 95 or something like that. The majority of them being deaths in the first 5 weeks and then the first 20 weeks. After I get past level 30, they usually tend to go like week 80. One of the biggest lessons learned was just how much of a liability level zeros are. Like I've said this before, but now I always avoid taking 2 level zeros into any dungeon ever, except for like the first few weeks when you kind of have to be efficient. Level zeros, if you're gonna die at any time in the first few weeks, it's probably gonna be level 0. They're just terrible in like 5 to 10 different ways that you would never, like any one of those disadvantages of level 0 was on a level 1 character, you probably just wouldn't take them to a specific region. Like level 0s take plus 25% stress, they start the dungeon with stress, they have lower ability accuracy, lower ability damage, lower base damage, lower base crit, lower base health, lower base dodge. It's like, oh my god, they are so bad. I try to rush experienced recruits as fast as possible so I don't have to deal with level 0s. And then especially if you're taking an Antiquarian, like, definitely don't do to level 0s. Even one level 0 is kind of iffy with an Antiquarian run before you get decent trinkets. Okay, I'm really glad that the Man-at-Arms got out of the Abbey, because if Wolf came this week, or next week, and he was still stuck there, I'd be kind of screwed. It does suck that Plague Doctor's missing though, meaning I can't do the Unstable Flesh for the Guardian Shield this week. This would have been really nice to get for Wolf specifically. I do like that for Guardian. The Guardian Shield for only the Wolf fight. That's pretty much it. We made... Okay, again, we made about 9,000 gold from the bank this week. A little less, let's say 8,500 gold from the bank. So we're at a very comfortable income right now, making about 8,000, 9,000 gold every week. Just got the chalice, you can sell that. What else? Just got the crucifix, I'll keep that. Okay, guess I only got that one trinket. Well, there's a wolf on the shield. I didn't never actually, yeah, didn't really pay attention to that. It's interesting why it even has a wolf on it. Guardian's shield? Huh, interesting. So what can I really do this week? I could actually do Sunshine and Thicket to do Hag next week. Kind of like that idea, actually. Gives me something to do with Antiquarian. So I could take Bounty Hunter, Antiquarian. Is there any use for Guardian Shield in the Wolf fight? Not really. Like, when I was like kind of a newbie slash intermediate player, I would take Guardian Shield versus the Prophet fight, because I used to like the guard strategy before I knew of the damage debuffing strategy. But that wasn't that good, because if you want to play Man-at-Arms in rank 4 with Guardian Shield, like, if you want to take something like Plague Doctor and Vestal, it's really awkward, because Vestal has to sit in rank 2 at that point and get less targeted healing. Yeah, I really don't recommend that strategy anymore. But as far as any other fights, I can't think of any fights I would use Guardian Shield for. Shuffle FM did have an interesting like showcase team with like a Guardian Shield Man-at-Arms in rank 4, just like as a regular team. With I think he used Guardian Shield and Mirror Shield from the farmstead. Just sat Man-at-Arms in rank 4 and like did bellows, commands, and guards. I don't think it's kind of like fun maybe, but not ideal. But no, I can't think of anything I would use Guardian Shield for outside of Wolf. I do like to grab it for Wolf, though, when I can. Let's see if there's any good recruits this week. These are not bad. I would like to stress heal my level 3s that I actually need to do stuff with. So Houndmaster here, Occultist here, Vestal there. This Occultist needs Stress Healer off if he's going to go anywhere. I might not use this. You know what, let's consider kicking this Occultist for a Apprentice guy. Because I need to save Apprentice people for things from the stars. There is a... Okay, I do have an extra Plague Doctor here, though. So that's good. I don't have any level 3 Plague Doctors, right? Yeah, so no flesh this week. I think if this Plague Doctor did come out of the Abbey, or it wasn't on a spiritual journey, I would take her. At the moment, if Wolf comes, I have to take these 4 people, which is really not great, so I want to rush someone to level 5 as well. This is just not a good lineup. It's something, but yeah, it's just not enough damage. There is some minor stress healing with Arbalist. Okay, but I think, yeah, I want to do Sunshine in the Thicket and then do the Hag. It seems like a good idea to me. Let me double check what Hag team I used for Intermediate last mission, though, last campaign. For Hag 2, looks like I used Hag 2. So last game for Hag 2 I used Vestal, Highwayman, Man-at-Arms, Hellion. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Probably stick with something like that or Shieldbreaker. Can you be the Bounty Hunter? Did you sub to me, NM, or follow? If you follow or sub, I'll name you the Bounty Hunter. Even though I don't know how long he's sticking around. Alright, what do you want to name the Bounty Hunter? You can choose either the Apprentice Bounty Hunter or the Veteran Bounty Hunter that I might keep to the end of the game. Pick a name, pick a Bounty Hunter, and I'll do that for you. And also, any of you guys out there, if you've already subbed to me or if you want to sub or follow, I'll name anyone in the roster something of your choosing within reason. Be fun to have a little bit of interaction with you guys. Scorpio Sabe. It's week 52. We just took care of the Veteran Siren, followed by the Veteran Prophet. You good, Nam? You sure? Alright. Oh yeah, you want to be the Bounty Hunter. Okay, I can just name the Bounty Hunter after you. Unless you want to be the other one. There you go. Good Jester, Garomi, sure. Jiramoni. We got our fine Jester that's coming with us at the end of the campaign, so unless I lose the run, you'll be sticking around. Oops, not dismissed. Do you want to dismiss Hero? No. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just name him after you, Jiramoni, unless you got a specific name for me. Jiramoni. Today's 24-hour stream? Nah. The most I'll do is like, on a weekday, I'll do like 3 hours after work, followed by maybe 2 hours after dinner. Like, you guys were lucky, my last campaign, I was doing like pretty much full day weekend streams, I guess, because my girlfriend was visiting parents, but when she's not visiting parents, I spend the weekends with her, so I'm not going to be playing full days, pretty much. Okay. Let's think about how I want to do this. It could be an argument to just do Endless Harvest as well, to get the Man-at-Arms to level 6. Let's see, though. Should just do a Plague Doctor, a Luminous Plague Doctor, Bounty Hunter, and then pick a Frontliner. If I do kick a Cultist, I'll probably sub in a second Shieldbreaker. Let's see. How many Cultists do I have? Do I have... Unholy Hater it was fine for the Prophet, because everything's unholy there, so minus stress is pretty impactful. Warren's Adventurers, like I'm not really going to be using him against any Warren's bosses. We have another Cultist here, is Quick Draw, Ruin's Adventure. He's better than that guy. Then we have another Cultist coming up, that's Quick Draw, Twilight Dreamer, yeah. I think I am just going to, yeah, dismiss this guy for, it's a Cultist for Apprentice Champ. Yeah, you're kind of sick right now. Well, let's be honest, bulimic is probably like the least impactful disease in the game, especially on someone that's not actually healing in camp. So I'm not planning on removing that any like ever maybe. I might actually just leave that on them in forever. So now I have to decide between Shieldbreaker or Crusader. Rexer says, on week 96 of the current run, I've not seen Luminous or Hippocratic yet, but I got the Corvid's Eye, okay. Yeah, no Luminous is pretty odd. I think I have Luminous on at least 2 or 3 people right now. Definitely is one of the best quirks in the game. Yeah, I think I'm going to dismiss the... well, before I do that, let's take a look at all the other guys, see if anyone else I want to dismiss. These guys I'm all keeping. You I'm keeping, I think. That's a keep. I should lock in Quick Draw, though, before that goes away. Keep. Keep, but has to... Oh, I kind of want to lock in Night Owl now before it goes away. Get off maybe Ashen. Great to hear. Could you send one over? I kind of want to keep all the Luminous I have. I actually dismissed a veteran Plague Doctor that I had locked in Hard Naganon, so I could get Apprentice Plague Doctor, the one I'm taking now with Luminous. Like, I was willing to dismiss a veteran Plague Doctor for this Luminous one, even though I had to cure Compulsive Offer. So between, you know what? Between, it's hard to say. Do I want a Crusader or a Shield Breaker? I do have 2 Crusaders already, right? Or do I? If I don't, then I probably want a second Crusader for now. Where is that Crusader? I thought, okay, yeah, I do have 2 Crusaders. I should lock in Beast Hater for the Cultist. I mean, I wish it was Beast Slayer, honestly. Maybe I won't lock it in, but the Cultist Priests in the final DD levels are actually Beasts, so this would be a good Crusader to take to DD1. Question, how does speed affect surprise? It does not affect surprise. Well, it does, because if you get surprised, it's not like when you surprise the enemy team, right, where you take all your actions before them. If you get surprised, you get shuffled, but you still get to take actions in the same speed order. So, I mean, you're not like getting more speed to circumvent surprise, right? You're just getting speed regardless if it's the optimal stat for you to have. So, it's not really worth thinking about in terms of surprise when it comes to speed, I'd say. There are a lot of things I want to lock out and lock in, but these guys are all very stressed as well, so it's kind of awkward. I guess the priority should be getting their stress down. Like these 3. And then, if it's these 3, I have to decide what kind of quirks I'm healing off. It could be Antiquarian's Quick Draw. You know what? Hold on. Actually, change of mind. I should actually do quirks off of one of these 2, because putting them in the Cloister only heals like 50 stress, so even if I do that, they're still not good enough to go out next week. So I should just do the Antiquarian stress heal this week, and then I probably should just, like, she has a quirk she wants to lock in, a quirk she wants to get off. Occultist is a quirk he wants to get off, but nothing really good to lock in. Besides, maybe Rune's Adventure, actually. Because I do plan on using this Occultist against the Necromancer and the Prophet, yeah, I'll do that. So, the Antiquarian, Vestal, Houndmaster here. And then we'll, yeah, lock in quirks here. Good stuff, okay. Oh, wow, I could reduce treatment costs here, but I think I'd rather upgrading my slots. Let me see how expensive the upgrades to the Abbey are for the slots. I think it's like a lot for the second slot. Oh wait, this is a sanitarium I'm talking about, not the Abbey. So it costs 10 here, and then it costs 20 next time, so yeah. I think I want to save my busts for these 2 upgrades, and then I'll have to spend a little bit more here, but you know, that's part of the reason we got the bank, is more flexibility with gold to do more efficient things. So yeah, I'll wait for... Otherwise, if I get this upgrade, I am saving about like 800 gold a week, I guess. 800 gold a week versus more efficient drinking slot. No, yeah, I'll wait for this. But that means I just do this now. Diseases, I don't think we have any diseases besides the bounty hunter I'm taking this week. Shard Mercenaries. Early Riser, speed is good. Eldritch Slayer is good. Faithless, Shard Mercenary. Okay, I think this Antiquarian is actually better than the one I have. Yeah, for sure. I could dismiss the Occultist though, because like I don't really see what I'm using. Wait, hold on. What is that team that Ash was running? It was Antiquarian, Plague Doctor, Man-at-Arms, Crusader, I think it was. Antiquarian, Plague Doctor, Man-at-Arms, Crusader, yeah, so I don't need a Cultist. But I don't think I need 2 Antiquarians either. Like, at some point, my Antiquarian will be good enough just to take. And I want to keep Jester just in case I
It
need to
is
stress
done.
heal. Like if Wool comes and Man
yourself
at Arms is
now to the
stressed, I can
condition
always
of those poor
take
devils who remain.
Jester and Man at Arms into the Endless Harvest and just stress heal them down to 0, and Wolf will remain the next week, is what Ash told me. So
She searches where others will not go.
okay,
and
so the only
sees
decision left
what
is
others will not see.
Crusader or Shieldbreaker. Like, this Shieldbreaker has 2 more quests in her. The other Shieldbreaker... I mean, the Crusader only has 1 quest left in him, so that's what's making me... Like, I want to take a Crusader against Think from the Stars. I think I'd feel a little bit better about Crusader. Although... Like... Shieldbreaker is a lot better in the wield, is the other consideration, but like how much do I care about that in just a throwaway apprentice quest, right? And she's not that good anyway, slow reflexes. He's not that good either though. And am I really dismissing the level 5 occultist of all people? Yeah, I just don't think he has anything good enough. A scouted battle prevents your party from being surprised. Also have a higher chance to surprise the enemies. Yes, I do believe that there's no chance to surprise enemies if you like don't scout the in Torchless in Zero Light. If you run into a unscouted battle and you don't get surprised, I don't think there's any chance of surprising the enemy. But obviously, I surprise enemies all the time. But that might be from camp buffs. I feel like if you scout battles, yeah, you do have a base chance of surprising them. It's worth looking up for me right now, but it really would not affect gameplay much, but it is something kind of curious about. Can you surprise enemies in scouted battles? Zero torchlight, 0 light, D1. At 0 light, you have a 40% chance to be surprised in 0 unless scouted, which overrides the penalty. It's not telling me what the chance is, though. So at 0 light, the chance to surprise at 0, that's a chance for... What about for scouted, though? Okay. Okay, got it. So at base level, there's a 10% chance of being surprised or surprising monsters, and then you don't get any extra surprise chance from Zero Torch. So the base chance of surprising enemies at all is 10%, and that can be for scouted battles or unscouted, that is the understanding. No, apparently it's not higher. Like, you have a base 10% chance and 0 extra chance for Zero Torch, so yeah. It's good to know. Interesting. Doesn't really affect my gameplay at all, but... Class CK72, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the support, man. If you want to... Since you followed me, if you want to name someone on the roster, tell me a character you want to name and what the name is, and be happy to do it for you. So again, Crusader or Shieldbreaker? Is this team good enough? Yeah, this team should be good enough to complete the mission, so you know what? I'm going to go for the Crusader, because I want an extra Crusader against Think from the Stars. Alright, Class K, well, think about it, and get back to me. If you want. But yeah, let's dismiss this cultist here. He's done us good, he's gotten us through a lot of bosses, like Veteran Prophet, Veteran Necromancer, but I think it's time to let him go. Because Unholy Hater is just not good enough to keep. That's the only thing he has going for him. Everything else just kind of sucks.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need
This
of
is
sterner
full.
stock.
This is full. Where do we want to... I think we want to start Crusader in... Let's see how we want to do this. Rank 2 makes sense to me. Or like do this. I think that makes sense. And then we can take a dodge comp. Maybe Feather Crystal's good enough in Yeah, well, I actually kind of want the Vial to blight the wheeled enemies a bit more, since this team is kind of low on damage. I want some of the damage to come from blight. This pretty much guarantees that Plague Doctor is able to blight anything he wants. I think I should have enough stun chance in Apprentice here, so I'm going to go for, yeah, the Quick Draw Charm. Is always pretty good on Crusader. But then again, he's already on guard, so that gives him +6 speed. Maybe I don't actually need the Quick Draw Charm, honestly. On guard gives him 6 speed. This would give him more speed and crit. 12% crit is pretty good. So the question is, what would be more impactful? I think Quick Draw Charm would be more impactful on average than like the stun. Like, he's probably stunning everything regardless, so I don't see the reason of Stun Amulet here. Let's just knock out threats early that way. And the Bounty Hunter can take... I mean, he's kind of tanky-ish. I don't know that he really needs... Oh, yeah. We don't have any real synergy for Antiquarian, because Invigorating Vapors at level 2 is kind of bad. I think this only really starts getting worth it at level 3, but we have no guard synergy here. Might as well just take it anyway. And then Moo Cloak on Bounty Hunter could be okay if he gets marked or something, I guess. This is the difference between me and a pro player. I can never ever bring myself to dismiss a veteran character. Fair enough, yeah. Classic K, just thought I'd show up and say hi and give a follow. You rated Velbrat a few times. I was curious about the Torchless stuff. Yeah, I've rated him a few times. Assumed you'd be around at the same time he would be. Is he on right now? No. Yeah, happy to support just like anyone playing Darkest Dungeons when I sign out, so glad that it brought you on board. I don't really need... If he's going in rank 2, I don't really need anything here. So I might just take Flash Powder and Stab, because Vapors doesn't really do anything. Oh, you know what? I don't have a dedicated healer here. I think... Okay. Yeah, I'll just take Battlefield Heal. I think we should be okay. It's Apprentice. Personally, I'm not that comfortable taking... no dedicated healer on the team, but we have 3 small sources of healing. I think it should be okay-ish. Camp, tracking could be good. Self-medicates, I don't think I need that. Might as well grab Encourage. I like to get Encourage on at least 2 people usually. The other thing is I could just grab, you know what, I think I'm feeling like Answers to Scroll here. Instead of Quick Draw. Because, yeah, it's a lot more healing and stress healing. Open Twitch out of habit, and here I am. Fair enough. Yeah, at least my name popped up for you. Don't think I'm selling anything here. Serving this. I kind of want to get one more stun here for the... Yeah, like the, this stun can hit the fungal claws if I need to stun if someone gets marked or something, but then again, maybe not. We'll see how we like this at first. I just grab both heals since he is my primary healer in this run. Stab, Flash Powder, Fortifying, Invigorating, maybe protect me over that in case something goes wrong. I think that makes sense. Now I went into the Darkest Dungeon category and I was like, wait, I know that name? Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm glad my name popped up, right? Because I rated, so that's like brand recognition there, huh? Well, yeah, I think we're good here. So the other thing I probably should have done was see... Oh, hold on a second. This doesn't kind of work. If I want to do Sunshine in the Thicket, next week I need a Vestal for the dude, for Hag. I kind of messed up here. Because I opted not to stress heal a Vestal. I might have to do this another way here. Fuck. How long have you been trying Deathless Torchless runs? I think I started around November. when Ash made a post in Reddit, I was inspired to do it. So November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, it's about 5 months now. That's actually a long time. It's longer than I thought in my mind. Oh wait, I do have a Vestal. Wait, no, what Vestal is this? Perkoth? What is this Vestal? Oh, okay, I do have a Vestal coming out next week. Good. Yeah, okay, good. Thank God. Alright, so next week, as long as Vestal comes out and Thing from the Stars is not roaming here, I should be able to utilize the extra damage from Sunshine to the Thicket. Should be good here. Doesn't matter, yeah. There's no looking back, just looking forward. You know what, I'm kind of feeling Crescendo Box, actually. He is pretty tanky. Maybe not that tanky. Seems kind of average. I guess he's, yeah, average HP. I think it's fine. It's Apprentice. We don't have any level 0s. I kind of do want just more speed on him for now. Nothing else I want to take, right? Yeah. Very new to the game, but maybe 5 to 6 hours in a day. I bought it, so I don't know a whole lot. Completed one BD mission, that was the best I did. Playing on Stygian, wow. Starting off Stygian right off the bat is pretty ballsy. And, yeah. I like that you're very, despite not, like, being very experienced in the game, like, you have an interest in watching veteran players. It's kind of cool. Probably pick up a lot of tips and tricks here and there. Alright, I'm taking this week PD, Crusader, Anti, Bounty Hunter. I might just dismiss this Bounty Hunter if I need to grab another guy off the stagecoach. We'll see. Going into the Wield, Apprentice, Medium, trying to get damage quest for Hag. Yeah, it's my favorite game of all time right now. Definitely a classic. Okay, so shovels, anti-venoms, bandages, herbs, keys, holy waters, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need. Anything I want to sell? These are keeps, 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 keeps. Maybe not keep, but I'll hold on to it. Keeps, keeps. So I have a lot of hope that after this Antiquarian quest, I'm fairly certain we should hit 200k gold next week, which will be a nice milestone. We're getting about 8,000 gold, 9,000 gold regardless, so I just need to make 20k, which is pretty standard for an Antiquarian run. Yeah, let's do this stuff. Alright, looks like I got an ad coming up in 3 minutes here. I'm just going to run the commercial now and go take a bathroom break, rest my eyes a bit. So let's get this map loaded and see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, we're back. Gotta go, Rexorcist? Alright, have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that sound you hear is the sound of my, like, 15-year-old PC just chugging away there. Sorry, not much I can do about that. Kind of surprised you guys can hear it, though. Or maybe you can't hear it when I'm talking, you can hear it when there's, like, no talking. It's a very hard-working PC. I'm surprised it's lasted this long.
Excise the fungal tumors.
Got a plus
And
damage
land
this quest,
may
that's
yet
pretty
live.
nice. Oh, wow, this is a long map here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Let's grab that. Hopefully we run into a blockage soon, or a quest item. Actually, I might want to just take Get Down if it's unscouted for now. Maybe even Incision, in case we get shuffled.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be gone, fiend. Another abomination cleansed from our
I really want to start stacking gold. Maybe give up one shovel. Surely I could give up one shovel, right? Nah, let's not. We will definitely free up a slot soon, either a hunger check or a quest item or a blockage. Let's be a little bit patient here. As hard as it is for me. Okay, good. So we missed out on 500 gold, 700 gold potentially, but it's fine. Okay, for scouted battle, I'll just take Invigorating Vapors, I guess. Oh, it's a shovel key. Hopefully that's enough for all the blockages that are left. Do I want to get portraits right now? This is really only building towards the House of the Yellow Hand, which, yeah, I guess it's more important than building towards gold right now. We already have like 200k.
destroyed. Annihilated.
I guess he's going first. Oh, wait. I don't have the quick draw charm, I just have regular Crusader speed, so it's fine. Yeah, you did. That was it's a pretty good hit. This bounty hunter is actually pretty freaking good, despite me kind of wanting to dismiss him because I already have one. Like every single one of these quirks is super nice, and even Risk Taker's actually like more damage too. It's actually like pretty solid dude here.
Another one falls.
Another quest item, okay. Cool, we're knocking them out. There's the hunger check. More food. Key, okay. Might look to camp soon just to get stuff out of our inventory. There you go, Nam. Another direct hit.
Eradicated.
And no Crusader needs just a little bit of help killing things off with Lance there. Oh, for Scattered Battles, I should have remembered to get the Noxious Blast back on. Should be okay though. I would knock this guy to the back, but yeah, no, I'll still do it. This guy is going to be out of commission for a while, because he's stunned for a turn, then he has to use, like, Stumbling Scratch to get back up.
Inspiration and improvement.
How different is Torchless? Stress as well, but like, are you getting surprised a bunch? It's a good question. So, for Torchless, there are a ton of things. You can see right off the bat from the menu item here. Increased stress, I think it's something like 150% more stress. Increased monster accuracy and damage. Increased monster crits. You lose, so not only do you lose the extra surprise chance you get in High Torch, the monsters get increased surprise chance on you. And then you get more loot and more crits as well. And then the biggest thing in Torchless, I'd say, or maybe debatably the biggest, that in Torchless, any single hallway fight can just turn into the Shambler. So without that mechanism, then this challenge wouldn't be that difficult, but Shambler is spawning on average like every champion quest almost, or at least half the time. You're fighting champion Shambler like almost every dungeon you're fighting a champion boss in. That's like a huge thing. And then you can't use the High Torch trinkets, of course. Oh, I just clicked by mistake. It's fine. You can't use the High Torch trinkets, so you get use out of the Torches trinkets, which is fun for me because I always kind of wanted to use those items. And then what the nicest part about Torches too, you don't have to worry about bringing torches. Like my first playthroughs of the game were in full torch, and then after that, I never had to buy torches in my life again, and that was really nice. Well, not never, but not having to manage that the supply space is pretty nice too. Okay, let's remember to get Noxious Blast. Nice. Plague Doctor Stress Healer over here. I mean, the biggest benefit of Torchless is just, honestly, the challenge. Like, if I was doing any challenge without the Torchless aspect, or the all-boss aspect, or the Deathless aspect, it'd be kind of trivialized. Like, before I started streaming, I used to always do Torchless all-bosses and not worry about Deathless. So this was the natural step for me. Wouldn't mind Blood, Crest, and this, so this could be time to just camp and get stuff out of our inventory, honestly. Camping here frees up only like one slot though. I'd probably just pitch some food at that point. It's kind of hard. I do want all this stuff. Probably not worry about the porches as much now. Maybe just pitch the herbs since we have a lot of food. And then for the blood, I'll probably just skip the blood for now. And then this will free up a slot in our inventory here. For Scattered Battles, remember to take Noxious Blast instead of Incision.
A handsome reward.
Oh, that's nice.
For a task well performed.
I do need journal pages as well still, but for an antiquarian run, I think my slots are pretty premium. Oh. Maybe I regret not taking the blood.
Obliterated.
Good dodge. I think that Antiquarian should be able to finish this off. With the combination of Risk Taker, Feather Fighter, and these two plus damage trinkets, I should be able to one-shot one of these guys, maybe. Nice! Max damage!
Give them no quarter.
Nom, I'm pretty impressed, not gonna lie. Okay, good. I'm glad you resisted that.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Hell yeah, man. Look at you go.
As victories mount.
I kind of want the blood, though, honestly. I honestly might just drop the food. First time chatters, Swedish Anka. It's not goo, it's like purple space vortex. You're talking about purple goo room events. Wait, what are we talking about? The Shambler, oh yeah, the Shambler is not DLC classy. It is a boss that you can spawn from Shambler's altars. You may have seen like weird red orbs in some of the maps that if you put a torch in, you spawn like a boss level monster that drops very good trinkets. But he is a very difficult boss to fight, so just having that appear in any random room battle is pretty insane. Pretty good on food. I might regret not taking blood here. We have so much food. I mean, these stuff are nice too, but I might replace the blood depending on what I see. I think this is fine though. Okay, I might just camp here. I want to kill this thing. That way, if these guys put the mark down, I don't really care about this guy.
Precision and power.
Kind of hard to reach these guys, actually. So let's just pump up our dodge, maybe.
A brilliant confluence of skill and
8 stress heal. Pretty good. That's a move I want to see them do when I... Okay, unless you stress me out. But... Get over here.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Oh, more blood, nice. Yeah, I think I'll just camp here. Probably just... Should I feast? Feasting gives me 16 food. That's 400 checks, should be enough. This is how we do it. So let's vigil, trinket scrounge, yada yada.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable, rats in a maze.
That's how we do it. Trinket scrounge, don't need. Sells vigil, scout ahead. Then Curious Incantation. Not bad. I'd like to pick up some more statues. I mean, it killed my healer like halfway through, so I went home after, but I killed it. Nice. Yeah, I probably get a decent trinket out of it. Is it fine to lose a quest because Shambler's in the way? Like, yeah. Like, if I have to retreat a quest because of Shambler, then I'll retreat. But ideally, in this campaign, we don't retreat because I haven't done it so far. So if I can go the whole campaign without retreating, that'll be a pretty big feat. I'm not sure anyone will ever be able to match that again, honestly. Oh, maybe, yeah. I feel like even most of the players doing this with me, they tend to only get like one... Oh, no. They don't get death store checks very frequently, but I think everyone retreats pretty liberally, so... If I do finish the campaign with no retreats, I think that might be like a record that will go a long time undefeated. So let's see what happens. Definitely not going to ego it and risk the progress I've made for that aspect of the challenge though. Wow. It was a little bit unexpected, but that was a lot of damage.
A devastating
I just want to kill the guys that put marks down. So now these guys aren't very threatening when they can't mark you. Alright, look at them go. Boom, baby. That's the kind of stuff I expect to see from Nam. It's actually pump up his HP a little because when he's at full HP, he gets access to Fairweather Fighter. Kinda don't even want to, I don't want to kill you here just yet. Alright, everyone's at full HP and no stress. I think he'd use one more hit of HP. So I'm not sure. Let me actually calculate this out. I'm pretty sure even if he loses 1 HP in favor of the fighter is no longer active, 34 divided by 35 comes out to 0.97. So if he loses 1 HP at 35 HP, he goes to 97% health. So for this to be active, you literally have to be at 100 HP, which is kind of crazy. It might as well say like 12-22% damage if at 100% HP, because there's no character in the game that gets to 100 HP, right? So I don't really understand why they phrase it that way.
Vigor is restored.
Is there a big speedrun challenging community around this game? I think there is, because I know of at least, like, I got on board with this challenge when I saw Ash Gaming Tales post his run progress on Reddit, and then since then I've known many other players. Like, there's MathJack, there's Name Not Loading, there's Sarul. Like, I know at least 4 other people that do this challenge. Like, that'd be like 5 with myself included. So, and we all get a decent amount of views too. So I would call that a community, I guess. I don't know, Darkest Mage, because Crimson Court HP loss, you still are 100 HP, right? You just have lower HP. So I don't think that really has anything to do with it. This trig is pretty good for Leper early, but at this point I think I'm good on this. Like the Dark Bracer, I mean the Moonring should just be better. Although he does like to have a little bit of crit. Not really sure what we'd give up for this though. I think I'll just drop it. Probably don't need Holy Water that much, but... Oh shoot! Oh fuck, guys, I took the wrong Crusader. This was the good Crusader I wanted to save for Thing from the Stars. Well, it could actually work out a little bit better, because this guy is on guard, so he kind of messes up the cheese strat with Caution Cloak when he's against Thing from the Stars, so this is a mistake. I probably wouldn't have done this if I had caught it, but yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. I took the wrong Crusader here. He's going to be leveled up after this, so I won't be able to take him against Thing from the Stars. Okay. Gotta get good and try out the challenge run or something? Yeah. You definitely get yourself there. I kind of do want to keep this in my inventory, but I don't know. Like 3% crit is pretty... I'm kind of talking myself into this. Because what is Leper really taking if not 2 accuracy trinkets? Moon Ring plus Focus Ring is fine. Focus Ring is minus dodge, but more accuracy and crit, so I think I'd rather put Focus Ring on Leper than the Fortunate Amulet. I feel like I want to backtrack for this. I don't really have inventory space right now. Nobody has like Hylomania or anything, right? Yeah, okay. Should be good to backtrack for that. Same with this one. Well, remember there's a sap needed here and a key or sap needed here. I kind of want to just kill these two, honestly, with Blight. Let's give him some protection against point blank shot here. Okay, good dodge. Puff up our dodge for the next fight. Boom, baby.
The blood quickens. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. One more fight before the quest item. Kind of tempted to toss the holy water here for that stack of gold. This is really only good for that curio that gives us a good quirk, but I think that... Yeah. 400 gold is 400 gold. Actually, why don't we focus on killing the slimes this time?
Back to the pit.
Should be able to double Sunner, I think. Like Doctor. Guess not. Awkward? It's okay.
This expedition at least.
You have some mods to speed everything up, I'm just crazy? Yeah, I got 2 speed mods on. Like faster walking and animation, like faster combat or something like that. I can show you guys before I hop off. And I've shown it already a few times. Okay, so now we're gonna milk this dungeon for as much gold as we can. I'm tempted to just go here for now, actually. Let's get these things out of the way and we don't have to backtrack for this stuff. Let me walk all the way to this room first. I might just pitch that 2 food. It's not really going to do much for me. I'm glad this team, I'm at the point where I don't really need a dedicated healer. This team is just not taking much damage against apprentice enemies. Just controlling the fights very well. Let's pitch the food here. Just asking, didn't know if it was through accounts or something. Nah, it's mods, speed mods. The base game's a little bit too slow for me. Especially if you're like running a challenge like this that goes to 100 weeks. Putting a speed mod on might actually let you get a lot more attempts in, right?
Paid for in blood.
Getting a lot of coins here, like that. How many statues do I have? 2? It's not bad either. That carcass can give you Fear of Beasts if you don't have an herb for it, so it's not really worth it.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with missing
Nice. Yeah, I played regular speed for a good amount of runs, so don't really... Oh, there's the holy water curio we could have used. Oh well. This fight looks pretty familiar. Let's do the exact same strategy here. Oh, well, turns out I can't hit this one now, because Nam hit a little bit too hard there, so I can't hit the other guy now. Hopefully he doesn't use perfusion. Okay, good. We're okay. Look at them go. Too many crits to handle.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying
Pixel Latte,
fall.
got the faster walking combat mods and I can't go back. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's kind of like once you go to it, that becomes your new normal, right? It's really hard to go back. Maybe I'll pitch the bandages here. I mean, what else could I pitch? I kind of want to keep the keys for a secret room still. I do want the deeds though too. Let's pitch both of these, I guess. Hopefully I don't regret it. I do feel like you need anti-venoms in the wheel more than bandages. No secret room. I'm probably going to look to spawn some extra battles here. We have the extra food for it. We can pitch shovels at this point, pitch keys. Actually, we might still need the key. If we get a critical scout here, there could be a secret room. Nope, okay, so we can pitch keys. Oh nice, spawn battle. I'm always usually complaining about this because it takes so long to spawn battles. Let's see if we can spawn a second battle here. So we can avoid a hunger check in this style. It's 4. This is my least favorite part of the game, by the way. I think name not loading, some other people might use something called like a cheat engine to speed up this part of the process, spawning battles. I don't do it enough, I think, to warrant getting that, especially in Veteran and Beyond, but like right here, it'd be nice to spawn battles a bit quicker. It's the most boring part for me, probably the most boring fight for you guys, but I need to fill up my inventory with loot right now. We got the first battle off the bat. It should be like a 1-6 to spawn a battle in any backtracked hallway. I think it should not matter how many tiles are empty. Of course, if a hunger check spawned here, then the battle will never spawn here. Because you can only have one thing happen on each tile, so this could have spawned a hunger check, and that's why I might not ever get a fight here, so I'll do it 3 more times. If there's no fight, I'll just continue on my way. Alright. Let's just go then. We don't need shovels anymore, or keys, so let's pitch the keys. What's worth more? Can't tell. Take the map off. We don't need it now. I'd rather see dogs than... who has most dodge? 5, 20, 15. Just want to hit though.
A singular strike. A death by inches.
Speed at 8, speed at 10. Whatever. Are the keys just for the secret room that can be used in some of the hallway events? Yeah, the keys can be used for a lot of the curios. Like locked chests, always going to be open with the key. Like the locked cabinets and the ruins and the lost luggage and the wheel can all be opened with keys. I think that's it. Their chests and the Crimson Court they can be opened with keys, but you don't want to do that because I think it blocks you out of getting Crimson Court trinkets, actually. Alright, let's try to spawn more battles here. What was this curio? Got 1, 2... Oh yeah, it was the thing that needs the holy water. So if I find the holy water, I'll keep it. You should bring keys, I think. I personally always, unless I'm going to a champion dungeon where I want to prioritize surviving, I always bring at least like 2 to 3 keys. 2 battles, okay. Oh, spoiling me here. Can we get a 4th one? Nah, I shouldn't be greedy. 3 battles should be good enough to satisfy me, I assume. That does suck though. I gotta try to stall a bit here. Yeah, I'm glad they opted for the Crescendo box and Bounty Hunter. It's been working out pretty good. Double stun, nice.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Even the Shambler would be okay here. Wouldn't mind getting a Shambler.
weapon that cuts on its own.
Really? 650 gold from that fight?
Momentum.
Alright.
Push on to the task's end.
Math Jack, 2 hours, anything happen? Yeah, the first mission I did when I started streaming today was the Veteran Prophet, and right off the bat, I got surprised for spiders, and I was debating a long time with Vestal and her turn whether I want to kill a spider with Judgment to, you know, move the spiders up, get them out of position to spit, or just, you know, stun one for more accuracy. I chose Judgment, I missed, and then she hit Death's Door, and I had to guard with... It was still safe, because I had Houndmaster to guard her, and the Cultist to heal her up, but it was... my heart was beating pretty fast for a moment there. Ash and Name would probably make fun of Vestal there in that situation, but... You know, still know the Death's Door checks. We did suffer through a Death's Door debuff for the rest of the mission, but still made it through without too much issue. And now I'm stuck spawning battles. Yeah, even 50 weeks in, 90 weeks in, spiders are still gonna be fucking your shit up sometimes when you get surprised by them. Actually, on Vestal, I don't... on Judgment, I don't think it's 95... It's definitely lower than Dazzling Light. So I think there's something missing here. Like, maybe fights don't... I feel like I could probably do this for like 20-30 times and the fight's not going to spawn now. I think there's just something I'm missing here. I feel like when I move rooms, it tends to spawn fights more easily. I don't know what the logic would be, because I spawn fights here, move to a new room, and now I'm backtracking like 15 times. And it should be a 1 in 6 chance. Something just doesn't seem right with the backtrack battles here. This is Apprentice here, but the spiders things were veteran spiders in the second Prophet mission. Alright, I'm getting tired of this. Let's do 5 more times and then I'll walk forward. 1. You'd probably have to have Name look in the system files or something. I don't think that information is available anywhere online. 3. But look at this. This is like 30 times right now, right? I moved to this room, I spawned 2 fights back to back right away, but now that I got to this room, I've done this like 30 times now, and I'm not getting a fight, so... there must be some... I don't know. I think there just be some special rule to spawning battles like this. This is just insane. Like, the odds of missing a 1 in 6 30, 40 times in a row... Like, something's up, man. I'm not willing to do this indefinitely. I know a Hunger Check can spawn on one of the tiles to block a fight, but that was... There's 2 or more open tiles here. Should be a 1 in 6 chance no matter how many tiles you have, I imagine. But my loot is getting kind of full. I just need something to replace the food and anti-venoms, I guess, and I'll probably be on my way. I'll find a Holy Water for the other Curio, that'd be nice too. Really? Really? I could outspeed with my on-guard Crusader? Fine. That was not enough to satisfy me. I gotta say, he seems stressed about his endgame. His run is going good. How many weeks is he in now? Hey, another fight, that's good. You guys are so far ahead of me. I'm kinda jealous. 85? Yeah, that's the time to be stressed, if any, right? I've had 2 runs and now week 87, week 88 respectively, so if I was him I'd be pretty worried. It's not what I wanted to see out of a fight. Just hope we can end without too much stress on everybody. gonna be really hard to stall against mosquitoes too. Ugh. It's looking pretty good. But not anymore.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Maybe we install a lot in the next fight. There is that herb curio here. Maybe I'll just pitch the anti-venoms here.
The ground quakes.
I could probably stall against the spiders a little bit. Not too much though. This will probably be my last fight. He's a lot of times he just one-shots the spiders though, even with the stun.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I got the warning now.
Foolish horrors.
I could just take this and go though.
Low and driven into the mud.
What are the odds I'm gonna get something better from the carcass? And also, the carcass probably just gives me food on average, and that's it. So probably just good to go here.
Good fortune and hard work may yet arrest this plague.
4 spiders, worse, 4 musket 2 fight period. Excuse me? 28k gold, nice. Okay, so we ended with low stress on 3, 28k gold. I think you're sleeping on antiquarians here, Math Jack. Not only do I have like 200k in the bank, gold in the bank right now, I'm still running antiquarian like every single week I can. Night Owl, nice. Fast healer, meh. I think we broke 200k for the first time this week. We have to have. Because I left with like 170k last week. Okay, cool. So this week we're starting to make 10,000 gold every week now, passively.
Let us press on.
It's a good milestone for us. Because I get really comfortable with gold once I hit like close to 300k. Even right now, like if I were to outfit a champion team, I'd probably drop 60,000 gold. So once you get into champion upgrades, like even 200k gold is like not enough just to relax completely. Okay, not able to do Think of the Stars this week in Apprentice, but I did. The purpose of this week was to unlock the Hag, or get the damage buff for the Hag. My, okay, God-Fearing's nice as long as she didn't stay in the Abbey. So we should have a team ready for the Hag here with bonus damage. Definitely want a Highwayman. I probably want to, yeah, let's get this one. Mankind Hitter is good versus the Hag, and the Wheeled Enemies. On Guard Quick Draw obviously very good. And then he gets level 5 for the Wolf too, so I don't have to take Arbalist. Might just take 2 Highwaymen actually, with like a Man-at-Arms maybe. Man-at-Arms over Hellion is my consideration, because Man-at-Arms is good versus the Giant, which is a bit threatening. This team should kind of just melt the Shambler, so I'm not really worried about that. There's not much stress healing though, besides Highwaymen just annihilating everything. Tried Fnatic and Pirate almost sabotaged my run. I would have felt guilty, yeah, but I was like, it was kind of like a no-brainer for me. Just, oh, your highest damage dealer is Bloodlusted. Just pop blood in him to, you know, do 50% more damage, right? Oh, Ash is here, by the way. Hey, good night. Where's going good? So, yeah, Matt Jack was at the Abomination, or at the Fnatic, right? His team was Vestal, Highwayman, A-Bomb, Man-at-Arms. So, I was like, hey, Abomination is Bloodlusted here, right? Round 1. Pop a second blood on him to give him 50% extra damage. And Magic was like, oh, I'm kind of worried about the Abomination's stress. Like, Abomination was at about like 20-30 stress, I think, at that point, so I wasn't too worried about it. He opted not to drink the blood the first round. He did the second round, and the Abomination did end up hitting Affliction, transforming back. Yeah, see, Ash did the same thing in the Virtue, right? It just to me, it's like, I'm not really stressed so much. I just want to rush the Fnatic down as fast as possible. I think that if you did hit Bloodlust turn 1, the second blood, You might have been able to get 2 hits in before afflicting, because that's what happened anyway. But yeah, I would have felt really bad if you had lost a run because of drinking the blood there. So I'm glad it didn't happen. But I would have brought, like if it was me, I would have brought laudanums though, right? Like you said you didn't realize that Fnatic does horror. I think if you had brought laudanums there, it would have been pretty good, because A-Bomb did afflict due to horror as well. And Giraffe, hey there. You can close the game, log back in, the foundation can transform a second time in combat. Yeah. I don't know that any of us have really used exploits like that, or re-rolling virtues by exiting and going back in. I know that's a thing, I've never tried it before. But yeah, if you're trying to do this run for the challenge of it, you're probably not going to go for things like that. But yeah, alright, I got the thingamajig this week. I think, yeah, I might just go with this team. Got the increased damage for the Hag. Let's get the map. This is the fastest Highwayman you'll ever see. He probably doesn't need any more speed. I'll take the Crescendo box on the other Highwayman though. Take Locket. Maybe for damage, let's go for more damage. Crescendo box, Moonring. For Man-at-Arms here, maybe like a Garlic and some protection or something. Toy Soldier even. Like I'm looking for something that gives accuracy but no stress. It could be Moonring or Toy Soldier. Or I should say damage and no stress. Doesn't have to be Garlic either, because I could just take a lot of provisions. This is week 53. No, Shieldbreaker fell off the stake at that store, and then he opted to run because he had no actions left, and the Fnatic did have 2 actions left, so I think it was the right call. Okay, hopefully Vestal doesn't lose Night Owl after this. These two seem like a no-brainer here. Let me take a look at the Stagecoach though. No one here. Mercenaries. This is Plague Doctor better than the one I have. Deadly, Love Interest, Stress Eater, Bad Healer, Deadly, Beast Hater, Cove Tactician, Ashen, Slow Reflexes. I think, yeah, this Plague Doctor's marginally better. I have not entered the Endless Harvest yet.
The lame horse, nor the broken man.
Get you guys treated. Next time, ask your Abomination to Virtue. Yeah. Like, looking at you guys, like, I will say, I feel like I'm literally the only player that takes the Fnatic seriously when I do these challenge runs. Like, the entirety of my early game is preparing a Cursed Team versus Fnatic, and I go full out. I take the Laudanums, I take the Bleeds, the Bandages, the Holy Waters, I take the Repose Comps. Everything I do early game is based around Fnatic, and that's why I like to do it, because I see people struggle with Fnatic, and you don't have to really struggle. If you just take the right team, you can get people infected on purpose. Like, I infected my guys on purpose through the Abbey, and then that allowed me to get 2 Highwaymen versus them and just melt them in 2 rounds. Fnatic is nothing to be trifled with. Same with Thing from the Stars. Start the run and you kill him first fight with only 2 cursed heroes. Yeah, if you can spawn them with 2 cursed heroes, it'd be pretty lucky, I'd say. I know that Magic did actually do that with a half-decent team. Vestal, Highwayman, A-Bomb, Shieldbreaker. Unfortunately, yeah, he got some bad targeting with the stake. And yeah, the Affliction could have made a difference between killing the Fnatic or not. Oh yeah, watching you misclick against the Pounder, having to retreat the Pounder fight was something too. That team you took was so sus, but I feel like it was just the only thing you had available. But yeah, I don't know, man. That was a crazy team looking at you do that, and then the cherry on top was misclicking with Houndmaster. I was expecting you just to tank a potential fire in the hole or something, but I think you were smart about retreating there. Okay, Last consideration is do I want to take Hellion potentially over the man-at-arms here. I do think that with two Highwaymen, I should be okay. Like the protection versus the Giants should be pretty good here. Like Hag is probably less threatening than the Giants and Shambler. Let's see. Yeah, again, when you lost your run to Vet Pounder, Ash, again, you took like suboptimal teams. Like I don't know how you guys get in these situations of taking suboptimal teams though. Like I'm not, if I have a suboptimal team, I'm not going to a boss. Like I play my macro game or my Hamlet play very carefully around who's available each week. Like because I was doing the Wield quest this week to get more damage, I made sure all my guys were stress healed and good quirks for this week. But no, not to toot my own horn. You guys are probably good enough at that. Matchek really kind of struggling here with the gold though, not being able to stress heal or heal quirks off. Having to treat against the Fanatic and then just having no gold in the bank is just a really bad feeling. Yeah, Matchek, you were playing for a long time, so always good to take a break at some point. I'm actually thinking of Toy Soldier here over the Garlic. With the extra crit and prot, I think it's way better than the resists, as long as I take enough provisions. Because I'm not taking Hellion, I should go for this. And then the benefit of Man-at-Arms too is that if someone does fall off the stake on rare occasion, or fall out of the pot, then he can guard them for some extra protection there. I could actually just pop 4 scales. I have 7 scales right now. I could just pop 4 of them for the Veteran Hag too, but I don't think I want to do that. Fear of Beasts, kind of annoying. Shocker has got to come off before I take her to the Swine God. Oh, and Imposter Syndrome, that's an instant. Like, you cannot place... Like, I am traumatized by this quirk. It is so bad, man. Cannot play with Imposter Syndrome. Lethargy can come off this week. Yeah, see, right, Ash? I'm glad that you're at least validating what I told Math Jack, but it did, in the end, it did get him to afflict. Yeah, if he did go into the Pyre too, you'd have more speed, so that if he fell off the Pyre, then on average, I think he gets to go first and heal or something. I don't know. I do think, like, yeah, popping the second blood there was like a no-brainer for me. Of course, I don't really play Abomination that much, so I was aware of the transformation mechanic, but I didn't think it was worth worrying about that early on in the fight. Okay, you know what? The other consideration for Man-at-Arms is hitting tactics and weapons practice, and I get to do like a Unparalleled Finesse. That tips me towards Man-at-Arms here. Protection, nah, we're good here, good here. Maybe one more encourage on somebody here. Yeah, we should be good. Sanitarium is filled, Abbey is filled. We got our skills, camps, weapons, armors, stagecoach, we're good here. Yeah, should be a no-brainer. Skills are good, map, good. These are good. These are good. I might consider a moon ring here maybe, but I don't know. For hallway battles, I'll still take retribution in case of Shambler. Nothing I want to sell. Do have the quest this week, right? Plus 15% damage. That gives, pretty much gives the both these guys. Ooh, hold on a second. They're both gonna hit level 5. I'm not gonna have a Highwayman left for the Brigand Pounder or for the Hag or for the Sunken Crew. And maybe that's just fine. Not worried about the Brigand Pounder that much. Crew, I have other else strategies. Nope, you guys got an ad. Okay. Hag does do some debuffs. I'll just bring more herbs, just for general monsters. Well, because Math Jack didn't take Tracking Shot, he had nothing to do with Highwayman rank 1 while a bomb was on the pyre, so I think it was fair just to use Point Blank to get him off the pyre. The question is, Math Jack, would you have been able to heal enough over that dungeon before hitting the Fanatic if you had brought Arbalist for a single target, 3 or 4 point heal? I don't know, because I think you... I can't remember your food state or anything else. I'm really trying to think here. Moonring, maybe? Maybe Mooncloak on both these guys. I have lost runs. I don't take Mooncloaks. Or I'm a Mooncloak on one of you guys. More dodge. It's so hard. I really want to do as much damage as possible, but... it's difficult. If I'm taking Crescendo Box in this Highwayman, I should take Moonring, I think. Maybe this guy just takes the Mooncloak in that case. 10 accuracy, 5 crit is pretty good. Is it better than Moonring, though? Yeah, crit's pretty impactful with Riposte against the Hag. This Highwayman just have to be a little bit careful without any defense there. Should be good here. Shovels, herbs, keys, laudanum. Don't need, don't need, don't need. Scales, I got. I'll see how I feel. Maybe I just equip 4 scales, like for the same as the champion Hag.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine.
At least you escaped
professional
intact, Matt Jack.
respect, and together,
Alright, Ashley, yeah, thanks for dropping in.
began to
Have a good
plant,
sleep. Good luck on your
harvest,
run.
and brew. There is method in the wild corruption here.
It's not the worst map.
It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
It's looking like I should be good with 4 shovels. So I can take the map off here. I think it would be disaster. Like, how much? 80? No, I can't risk that. If she fails to trap this arm, I'm so screwed. This could be a map.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Hallway room battles, I can take Bellow. It's the riposte. I should be able to just guard whoever highwayman is going to be in rank 1. Let's try to kill this thing if we can.
Quakes. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Is there a point in bellowing here? These guys can't hit her anyway, so I feel like no. Snagging some prot would be okay, but I think slaying this guy would be better because he's already got enough prot from Toy Soldier to tank a hit, and then if I hit him into rank 3, then he can't use a marked hit. I should be able to just maybe kill this guy with the 2 highwaymen. Yeah, let's not guard here, because I want her to be able to target the highwaymen. Oh, really? Okay, in this case they'll bellow, though. Let's not have her take another turn here.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You know that's not true, Mouthjack. Like, you know I love Vestal. Like, if you're gonna see any character the most on my team, on my roster, it's gonna be Vestal, right? I don't abide by this Vestal slander.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I want to save the camp buffs for the hag for sure in this instance. Let's keep walking. Good dodge. 10 to 15 weeks tops. It's not bad. 10 to 15 runs with Antiquarian is actually pretty respectable. First Giants, okay. He has slow enough speed, Man-at-Arms should always go first, right? I think so.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Masterfully executed.
Oh no!
Such a terrible
11 crit.
assault cannot be left unanswered.
Nah, it's okay.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
He's got 78 prot for the next round. I probably shouldn't even eat the food, but you know, then again, what am I doing with all this food? I did not take repose there when I should have. Maybe. Okay, cool. So got a clear shot at the boss here.
Nature herself.
Can leave this carcass for the way back.
To the spreading corruption.
How many weeks? Me?
With misintent.
Like I said, every single week I'm not doing like Shieldbreaker Nightmare or a long quest or a boss fight. I'm pretty much taking an Aquarian. I think maybe closer to like 20, I'd say. I can actually look at that on my spreadsheet. What am I saying? That's why I have that, right? So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I don't know where you're getting your count. Like, did you actually... Like, you're just estimating, but I took 19, I know for a fact. That's what I said, right? I said I was close to 20. That was exactly right. Yeah, that's a big number, man. It's not a small number for Antiquarian runs, I think. That's like literally a third of my... Like, over a third of my entire campaign was 20... Was Antiquarian, so... Okay, straight shot to the boss. Let's camp here. Unparalleled Finesse, Unparalleled Finesse, Tactics, or actually Weapons Practice, Tactics, Unparalleled Finesse, and then let's hope for no ambush here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Let's hit this first to see what it hits. Crit, crit, crit. Oh my god, okay. Good. We'll get the Unparalleled Finesse on the faster, more dodgy Highwayman. Or we could do it on the stronger Highwayman. But he's more likely to get his damage off first. I don't know. Like, he has the highest dodge right now. But he has the most damage, right? Quick draw, yeah. Oh, Mankind Hater, though, is 15% damage. Lurker is 10% damage. So we have plus 25% here, plus 35% damage overall. Here we have just plus 15% damage. So I think, yeah, let's give more speed and dodge and crit and damage to the stronger Highwayman here. And then we're chilling. There may be a scenario where I retreat from the hag, right? Maybe? Alright, Math Jack, what do you think? Do you think I should pop all 4 skills preemptively on the veteran hag, or no? My first thought is no, but I'm curious about your opinion here. Giraffe says yes. The hag speed at veteran is 6 speed. I have 9, 6, 10 speed. Oh, more speed because of quick draw and on guard. 4 speed. I don't know if I want to stun because I want her to take actions, right? Stun could be good if someone falls into the pot, or if someone's about to. Can always hit the pot too. Maybe I position the Highwayman in a way that he can hit the pot. Or let's see. With point blank. Maybe not. not. Right, maybe I do something like this actually. Start him in the back. This Highwayman riposte forward, and then if he needs to, he can either hit tracking shot or he can point blank the pot. Does Holy Water give debuff resist? Doesn't matter because I do have extra herbs too. Seems safe. If each turn outspeeds one extra turn, she will take. I have no idea what you even talked about. Was it something else? But I heard a yes or no question. The answer is yes. Okay, that gives me a little less credibility towards your answer. But yeah, I mean, on average, she grabs the Highwayman, right? But it should be okay. Yeah, I don't want to stun the hag. Crush, Defender is, you know what? Maybe there's some argument for Bellow to, like, this is something else I don't understand, but when enemies have multiple actions, it seems their speed is all over the place. Like, when I was against Swine King, Wilbur has something like 20 speed, but he took his second action to mark after Arb took her actions. Like, I don't know how that works. Like, I kind of want to Bellow just to reduce her speed so I can maybe heal someone if they come out of the pot or equip scales. But it's so weird. Let me see. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, how much does the pot do every turn? I want to calculate when someone's come out of the pots. 8.75% of the hero's HP, okay. Max HP, so when should they get to 100%, they're out of the pots. It's 38, 39, 38, 40. We don't care about Holy Waters here. He's the faster one. This prevent boss from doing every action in one shot. You never know this. But how is it possible if Wilbur has 20 speed to go after Arbalist at like 3 to 4 speed? It's impossible unless there's some weird thing going on with multi-turn actions, right? That's what's going on in my head here. Alright, BRB, I'm gonna go prep the oven for my dinner here. If you went away from a fight while someone's in the pot, does it still count as deathless? No. They die if you leave them in the pot. So you have to run when they get out, I guess. Alright, BRB here. Okay, on a brief walk to pee, I think I decided on Bellow over Command. It might just be a little bit safer to Bellow her right before someone comes out of the pot. Yeah, Struforky. I've killed a veteran prop first time in my life. Bloodmoon with torches. Nice, man. Congrats. It's a big accomplishment. Probably got close. I mean, what kind of strategy did you take? Command arms guarding, debuffing damage? Or just no strat at all? Yes, the hero dies in the pots. Depends if it's leper, rag, R him instead. I don't know. I wonder if hag eat her stew all by herself alone. Yeah, that's kind of her deal, right? She for sure eats her stew alone. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get to it here.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's game over for the hag. Get all my damage dealers up. We have 2 turns. 3 turns. Okay, so 8 point... I haven't done this before, but I always wanted to. 8.7 times 3. She's at 20. She has 75% of her HP still, kind of. We have 3 riposts up now. I'm fine with leaving her in the pot here. Wait, that was plus 8.75. She's at 30. She's at 65 HP. Okay, there's one more. That's 2 more. So plus 8.75 plus 8.75. She's at like 50% HP now. Whoops. Did you guys see that? wait a second. What was what was that? I saw 30. She only had 37 HP, or I thought it seemed like it hit for 30. Okay, that actually kind of got me a little bit worried there. I mean, Vessel's obviously the best choice for her to take, but maybe I have to rethink my strategy. That was not as much damage as I was thinking. Yeah, you can't see all the numbers. I feel like you only saw the number for one guy here. So, my next thought, like after this fight, I'm thinking that it may have been a mistake to do tracking shot. Like I was getting kind of worried about finishing her off quick enough. It probably did contribute to the double riposte there at the end. But maybe it's safer just the pistol shot instead of tracking shot, especially because this round only this entire fight only lasts like 2 or 3 rounds. The riposte does get a lot of synergy from the tracking shot though, so I'm always been kind of back and forth on that. In the past, I think I always hit tracking shot, or no, not always. Sometimes I hit pistol shot, but I'm not sure which option is better. Thank you, Pixel, for clipping. I'll definitely use that. Yeah, GG. It's pretty good. I'm not going to take this team in champion or I might consider it, but I think that against like the Virago and well, this team is very good against Shambler. Shouldn't be bad against Virago either, but I would be a little more comfortable with a stress healer in champion though. And when you have like 4 scales in champion, then it should be pretty free, honestly. Keep. Maybe these don't need to be kept. If I were in the Shambler, I don't know. Let's drop a stack of bandages, I guess. Holy Water's 2, actually. Whatever, probably just dropping in everything at some point. If you think about it, Mace Smash is also kind of weird for this fight, because if Vessel does get out of the pot there, and she's in rank 1, like, why am I Mace Smashing ever? Like, when am I ever clicking this ability? I probably should just took the stun, just in case someone's about to fall off the pot. Yeah, now that I think about it, Mace Smash makes absolutely no sense in this fight. Especially when I have 3 dancers, or 2 dancers, that just hop in front of her every single time. You know what, I should take tracking shot on one person here, now that I think about it. Because the hags... Yeah, let's take tracking shot on the first highwayman that goes first every time. Because this stealth hag getting 2 turns off, 2 or 3 turns off is pretty annoying. So I should have thought about that too. For a second, you feared the worst and she disappeared in an instant? Yeah. I was counting... You know what, let me add 2 more to the percentage count here. See how much health did Vestal actually have. She had... Okay, she came out of the pot with 30% HP, so how many actions do I have left? 30 divided by 8.75. I had about 3 to 4 actions left before she fell out of the pot, so that's literally just 3 of her turns. Yeah, no how to try anyone. Hot the pot, maybe? I'll definitely grab those. Yeah. Alright. Is it Shamblerino time? Pro tip, increase your max HP so that food restores more max HP here. Could be Shamblers, so, I mean, nah, it should be good enough. With 2 Repose, I'm kinda good. I could just battle the Shambler and that's fine too.
Impressive.
Resisted a crit stun, huh? Hate to see it. I'm glad I kept this item for so long, by the way. I got this item like after the first Crimson Court set. I probably only equipped it once before now. But in my mind, I'm just like, this gives Man-at-Arms defense and offense, and doesn't give him stress or minus dodge. That's the biggest thing for me there, as far as consideration. So I'm glad that it did work out here. Here's where I can bellow, I guess. I think I should be good in the bandage.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I don't think I need a full stack Holy Water here. Probably should just pop the last fight. Or I guess I'll keep the Life Crystal on. It's whatever, you know. I think I remember seeing a carcass on the way back, so I'll keep the herbs. Like, how far am I actually going this dungeon is the question. I think I want to keep the food for... I want to at least backtrack back to that chest and probably take care of these 2 fights. 2 carcasses. Thanks for keeping track, Deathless. Appreciate it. Definitely helps me a little bit. Hopefully we hit the hunger check and this stack can just go away. Or I just put the map on and forget about the crystal that's like 1300 gold or something. Nah, I prefer this on the Vestal if I'm not scouting. Like keep. Whatever. Once I get done with these 2 battles, I can... Okay, good, that's 1 slot gone. I can toss away like the bandages and the anti-venoms. Or I think there was a tree sap somewhere, maybe not. I don't remember if there's a tree sap. Might as well use the shovel on one of these right now to free up space in my slots. Another bandage. Do I care about 1 food or 1 bandage? Probably the food, honestly, because I can heal for like 3 HP after this fight, but the bandage is more likely than not going to be usable. I think I will actually put the map on though for the chance of us. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I knew that was going to happen.
Well struck. Precision.
Cool, make it to end this quest with low stress on everyone. Maybe. Oh yeah, these guys start doing Blight too. Forgot about that. feel like Vessel's pretty safe in the back, so I'll just throw away this food for the gold and maybe the blood too. I think I have like 13 blood back in the hamlet. It's only like one. I think we're in medium infestation now, so there is an argument to take the blood here. But we'll, like, maybe I don't need the carcasses. Carcass is really just food, but still kind of want to keep it. I don't think there were any, like, this could be a holy water curio though, so I'm kind of reluctant to drop those. Yeah, one blood, we'll just deal with it for now. And we'll put the map on in case of a critical scout for secret room. Okay. This should be a quick warp with how fast my guys are. As soon as you take care of one spider, the rest are like not threatening at all. Because the spitters move out of position.
Eradicated.
Okay.
Be wary.
I think there was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was maybe a tree sap curio, but not a bandage curio. Could just drop both of them. Holy water shouldn't be needed now. $200 gold though. Not that exciting. You know, I can't remember if there was a tree sap curio. I don't think there was actually. I'm actually thinking there was not sap curio now. I could just toss the life crystal though. Probably get something better than that. This thing could probably give me disease with a curio. What are the like numbers on this one? Shallow grave, I think it's called. Light or random disease. You literally cannot get anything from the graves without a shovel. It's good to know. What was this curio I passed over? What would I have possibly passed over? I'm sure I passed it for a good reason, but I'm kind of curious what it could have been. Like, there's no curio in my mind that jumps to mind that I would have passed right now.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
If you're telling me there's another carcass at the beginning, then yeah, I'll keep the herbs, I guess. Why? I am not in love with Quick Draw Charm, Matt Jack. Like, I didn't even take it on Crusader last week when I was doing the prep for this camp this week. Not a huge fan of that item, except on Crusader, and even then, not always. I just opted for taking Ancestral Scroll on him because he was my primary healer. One of the few times I actually did take a primary healer, like Vestal or Occultist. Quick Draw Charm on her kind of makes sense, but I prefer the increased healing. Because you're always taking the map on her, pretty much, and then I prefer extra healing over speed. Plus, Quick Draw Charm doesn't give accuracy right, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, especially for bosses. There's no boss I really want Quick Draw Charm on, unless you're trying to cheese, like, the Siren with Houndmaster, like Ash or something. Even then I was thinking to myself, what if Houndmaster gets taken, he doesn't dodge it, and then Houndmaster just guards his Siren every turn, right? Like, I feel like it's not likely, but it's still a possibility. Anyway, I feel like maybe I do more fights, so maybe I'll just keep the Anti-Venom here. Like, even if you put Quick Draw Charm on Vestal, like, yes, she becomes closer to Occultist in her speed, but doesn't increase her stun Chancellery nor her accuracy, so I'm not too excited about that prospect. I'm kind of just good with the team. Like, the benefit of that team is that you have Houndmaster for stress healing. I do like that. But having to use Quick Draw Charm on Houndmaster... Let me think for a moment, because if Houndmaster does get stolen and he's returned back to you, I feel like, yeah, he's too slow to guard on the round after. Because if he's returned to you on the end of the round, then the hag can just target someone else before Houndmaster gets his guard up. Like, yeah, I don't quite get it. I might be mistaken there, but that strategy does not, it's not really resonating with me. Yeah, but actually saying that Houndmaster and Siren have the same speed, so Quick Draw Charm guarantees he goes first, which makes sense to me. But the only other thing is that Quick Draw Charm makes him go last every single round after that, so... Feather Crystal? Yeah, that makes more sense to me than Quick Draw Charm, because I don't see how Houndmaster's getting his guard up if you are going last every single round after he gets taken, or something. Because if he doesn't get taken, then he can just guard every single turn. But if he does get taken and return to you, then I think you're in trouble, potentially. What the hell am I doing here? I do want the portraits for the House of the Yellow Hand. Guess I'll pitch that for now. Because I don't remember... Yeah, there was no tree sap or... what you call it? Oh, there was a carcass here, but... Okay, I could probably pitch the herbs. Whoops. It's alright.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I think I'm good on Book of Rage. I'm still hoping for a secret room maybe somewhere. She can hit 4th row with... You're talking about Vestal with Judgment? I guess, yeah.
Destroyed.
Let's try to give the kill to Vestal. Because she's close to not needing the Abbey.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
How much are really holding out for a secret room or a... It could be the blueprint, honestly. The dodge team you thinking would be Grave Robber, Jester, Vestal, Highwayman. That's sort of the comp I take. I took that exact lineup, maybe not in the same order, for the crew fights, veteran crew. I'm not a big fan of just relying on dodge for the Siren, though. I don't think you can reliably trust dodge. Because, again, like, the highlight clip on my channel homepage, right, is when Highwayman got taken. He was level 5, by the way, so he had even more dodge than normal. And then he just wicked sliced Vestal from full HP to death's door. Like, I don't know. I kind of learned my lesson on that. What's the point of guarding Vestal? Like, is Vestal getting taken that bad for the Siren? Like, I feel like you'd rather have her be taken than one of your damage dealers. All she can do is stun, right? And heal for less damage you can put out. I don't quite understand that one. I might want to toss the blueprint, because doing all the veteran bot, like, at some point you just reach too many blueprints, right? I already have at least 2 blueprints sitting in the districts right now because I beat the Siren and the Prophet and the Necromancer and the Baron. I think I should be able to just toss the blueprints here. Very bold choice, I know. It's more her action with a waste, so she wastes the whole turn 1 missing. Why don't you just guard someone else then? Like, why Vestal?
Gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I guess I could just actually leave here. Then to just take the journal page and the gold and call it a day, maybe. In which case, pitching the pitching the blueprint for 350 gold wasn't worth it. So, well, maybe I keep going.
Packs laden with loot
I do need
are
these.
often low on supplies.
Grey Robber lunge with fade away. She will take Vestal at one point, but if she start one turn after, it gives you a good start. You know what I see? Yeah, let me know. I'm curious. Cause that would be Champion Siren you're trying that on, which is kind of nuts to me. Curious to see how that would go.
Devastating blow.
Okay, he was always going to the Abbey anyway. Oh, that sucks. That's fine. Oh, he goes first? What the hell?
Grievous injury.
1 speed versus 4 speed? Interesting. I want to avoid the same mistakes as last time. Yeah, because Highwayman goes first, so I can always just hop in front of her, but I do need to get the guard up. On who, though, is the question. Or I just bellow, but the debuff is not necessarily going to stick. Bellow is 95%, 95, not bad. It's 70% chance. No, I should probably just get the protection up. And if I guard Vestal, then it's like she can heal Highwayman if he gets to Death's Door, so yeah, I think this is best. Oh wow. That's kind of crazy that she goes first. How is that possible? Oh, she is a very fast Vestal. I didn't even notice that before I took her out this week. Again, I should guard the Vestal. What's my thought here? Hold on. I could even just move Man-at-Arms up 2, and if I do that, then... Let me think about worst case scenarios here. If he hits... Right. So if he hits Highwayman to Death's Door, and pushes him back, then Vestal might be kind of messed up, because then she's in rank 1, and she might go first. If he hits Vestal in the back, she'd go to Death's Door, but her speed would be not bad still. She should still be able to heal before he goes, so I should guard Highwayman, so he doesn't get knocked behind Vestal. Man-at-Arms gets one shot? It's not possible. He has 2 protection. He already had guard up, and he also had toy soldiers, so I knew in this case that was not possible. Now I can just move him forward too.
A decisive pummeling.
And now we're just safe. And now I can bellow if I want. Or no, it's not too late for that.
Their cursed champion falls.
This might be enough gold to placate me here. No scout? You would have never died if not for that affliction? Yeah. But I did make 2 misplays though. I had decided to do If It Bleeds with Helly instead of moving her in front of the Vestal. If I had just moved Helly in front of the Vestal, then I would have never gotten the scenario where Vestal gets pushed to rank 1. and not been able to heal and waste a turn moving, so that was one mistake. And then not guarding with Man-at-Arms turn 1 was a second mistake, because I should have known there was a possibility Man-at-Arms does something bad the next round. As long as he had gotten some protection up from guard, he had 10% prot from the Toy Soldier, but it wasn't enough to prevent him from being one-shot. I should probably just be good with this gold here. And yeah, I'll take the blood.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
I think blood is worth more. One blood is worth
otherworldly
more than any of these in medium infestation right now. And portraits are building towards a district I need. It could be crest. I do think 2 portraits is worth more than 6 crests though. Keep. Yep, keep everything. Let's take a peek in this hallway. Nope. Okay, we're good. Maybe a crit on Vestal afflicts Man-at-Arms. Maybe slaps Vestal. Don't know if that was possible. Crit on Vestal afflicts Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is already oh, you're talking about this situation. Yeah, it would be well, let's see. Because Vestal, in that situation you're describing, Vestal does get lower speed from her for her Death's Door debuffs, but I think it's still fast enough on average to outspeed the Man-at-Arms. But yeah, depending on the crit there, yeah, it could have been possible. But guarding Highwayman is still the better option, because that could happen to Highwayman too, you know. Doesn't really matter who gets the Death's Door. I could see some world where that happens. Anyway, this week, okay, we took Vestal, Highwayman, and by the way, I did like last campaign I took Highwayman, Man-at-Arms, and Hellion, and that worked out pretty good. But I still prefer, yeah, having a Man-at-Arms no matter what because of these giants. Like, Man-at-Arms is saving my ass against the giants, and that's exactly why I took him, so I do think that was the right decision over taking more damage, like Hellion against the Hag. Plus, the Man-at-Arms, like, double buffs that hit everybody on the team are just insane. It's probably another contributing reason to how I won that fight. Anyway, Wield, Veteran, Hag 2. Hag took Vestal. First of all, we landed bonus crit on everyone from Man-at-Arms, camp buff. Hag took Vestal, killed her round 2 with 50 plus damage from... It was like triple riposte actually, if you think about it. She hit the whole team, she got riposted 3 times with crits. Ended dungeon with low stress on 3 and 16k gold. Oh, we also got Dark Tambourine. Probably not going to use that thing, but not bad. Okay, hold on. Natural Swing kind of makes this Man-at-Arms worth taking to the endgame, maybe. He had no good quirks until now. Oh, this is good too. Replacing Calm with Deviant Taste, that's really nice. So then, Man-at-Arms got Natural Swing, and Vestal replaced Calm with Deviant Tastes. Cool, I don't have to heal that off now. Well done. BRB gonna lock your dog. Alright, I'm gonna dip out here myself for dinner in a little couple-hour break. It's so late over here for me to be eating, so I decided not to cook tonight. I do have a lot of leftovers.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
No wolf this week too, which is nice. So this week we got like about like 10,200 gold in the bank, I think. Yeah. Now it's really starting to ramp up because we're earning more gold from interest than we generally spend now, so that's why it's really important to just not like give up at 150k gold or 200k gold. You really want to take it as far as you can, because once you hit champion upgrades, then you're still going to drop down to like 100k gold or something. It's a good argument just to do the long cove quest, since that does have to be leveled up. Or else Unstable Flesh is also nice. Or just Endless Harvest too, would not be a bad idea. So 3 out of 4 veteran bosses done. There's 8 veteran bosses. So we have one left here, one left here, one left here. Oh yeah, so there's we've done it looks like we've actually done 5 out of the 8. Yeah, nice. It's more progress than I thought. Alright, we are hitting an ad break in a minute 30 seconds here, so before you guys can add, let me see what we can raid out here. Ooh, another... What? Eldritch Hater? Wheel Tech Beast Hater? This is so good for DD1. What the hell? Yeah, there's 2 veteran bosses in each region, right? So that's an easy 8, plus the Baron is technically 9. But yeah, there's 8 bosses every level, 2 for each region. Alright, let me go and see what I can raid out here. Or in fact, okay, so I'm gonna raid Velbert. I'm actually gonna play out my ad just so I don't dip below the minimum for 3 minutes an ad. So you guys feel free to leave. I will just run an ad here and then raid someone, and then I'll be back on later tonight for like an hour or 2. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, thank you, Pixel, for joining. Scorpiosev, Matchak, Darkest Mage, Ash, Giraffe, anyone I missed. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Alright, you guys are still in that. Let me poke around here. See what I want to do this week. You can only go here, okay. Gotta get Natural Sing locked in, lock Nervous out, but he has time. I can still take him somewhere, even with that. Flash I do want Man-at-Arms for, rather than Flashman, I think. So if there's only a long quest here for actually 9 deeds is pretty good. But at the same time, I have enough for this now. I cannot get the... Oh, I have 4 districts. Yeah, I have more than enough blueprints. Trading a blueprint for blood was the right call there. Do I have a team I could take to a long mission here without jeopardizing Thing from the Stars? I do have this Plague Doctor. Could do something like this, actually. Yeah, this wouldn't be bad. Kind of lacking some damage, though. Okay, you guys are back. Let me go ahead and raid out Velbrit, since he got me some exposure, apparently. That one guy that subbed to me today. Pretty nice. Let's return the love. Alright, peace out, guys. See you later.